Alright guys, as you can see I got the plow on the John Deere. You can check that video out if you would like. I'm going to cold start it here. And we're going to do some simple maintenance today. Repairing for fall, and then next maintenance will be winter. So, let's get this started here. We'll get going. Oh, it is a little chilly. It's in the mid-60s, mid to high 60s. Almost sounded kind of like that starter stuff there for a second. I don't know what that was about, but I'm going to get some stuff ready and I'll be back. Alright guys, I figured I'd throw a little update on the Cub. I guess it's for sale. I might pick up an 1100 or something here. Just something I can restore and show. I'd rather have something a little rare, and the 1100 is pretty rare. So, it runs a Briggs, which nobody likes. And a belt drive trans. I think it's the IH trans, still just belt driven off the shaft like the original. But you know, not too many have them, so I guess that's, I mean, I don't know yet, but I might try to get that. But we'll see. Next up will be me getting the tractor out here and start working on it. Alright guys, another big thing that you really want to look for is actually where the oil pan is, where the cap is, because you want to get the maximum oil drained out of it. So, let's find out. Alright. It's in the back, and I'm on an incline backwards. So in theory, all the oil should come out, or have it sitting. So that's a big thing to look at. I'm going to let it warm up here and for a couple minutes. We'll take the spark plug out, which will be fun because it's warm, but that's okay. And we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're going to start here. And we're going to get all the tools and get ready. First thing on the agenda is the spark plug change. And what I'm going to do, since it's hot, is I'm going to grab it with my sleeve, throw it right into the shovel. Hopefully we can set it somewhere where it's not going to flip. I guess it really doesn't matter. But there we go. Get the right side in. There we go. Oh, look at that. I just cleaned that too. Huh. That's never a good thing. It looks like a little oil burnage. Maybe that's just soot. Doesn't seem any different in the oil change. But the carburetor was messed up and throwing fuel into the oil, which could have caused it problems. So we're going to put this in. It actually didn't even burn me, which is good. H10C. That's what you're supposed to put in these. Don't really like the Champions, but I've heard a lot of bad things about them. Heard the autolates are the way to go, but oh well. I only change mine out every couple years anyways. Alright, that should be good. I'm hoping that everything there worked. So that's solved. Brand new spark plug. Not sure what the old one was, to be honest with you. I think I threw it in there. There it is. Alright guys, so next up's oil change. I have this cut out for the deck, because when the deck's on this, it's not the best way to get in there, but it's also not fun taking the whole deck off just to change oil. Gotta put the hat down, it's kind of getting dirty already, but let's get up in here. Now, I don't really recommend changing it this hot. But it's easier than Cubs to get into the oil, to be honest. I like the location a little bit better. Reasoning for that is the direction of the motor. I'm using a all-purpose gator socket, which is great for this application. I might need to, I'm gonna have to put the video down. I'll be back. I used my last bit of rubber gloves, so I'm just gonna use this bag right here. Just get the rest of my hands. Let me get this oil pan up under here, so I can get this wire out of here. I'm gonna get that all covered in oil. There we go. This up in here. Should be a real quick process. Bam. See, it's already black. So, I don't know if that's from the gas mixing or what. I'm surprised it's black, but we'll see. Alright guys, we're going to do a little thing about my oils quick while that's draining out. Here's what I'm putting in it right now. Cheap Tractor Supply Traveler SA30 lawnmower oil. I don't really have too much to say about it. I'm not really too sure. I just put the oil in this and it's already black. It's probably got 7 hours on that oil, if that, so I'm still skeptical. I put that in it and the engine went, but I think that was a ongoing thing there. So I'm not gonna say anything about the oil. It seemed, I mean, it's done me well in the Deere so far. This is what's going in it this winter. This is my favorite oil. I will always run this stuff in all my equipment. It's SA20, which is thinner than the 30. I don't want to go too thin because I will be working it hard in the snow. They're calling for a heavy winter or a bad winter, so I'm going to run a little bit thicker than what I should be running. But I think in the long run it'll work out. I don't know if you can really, you can just tell by the sound. This one's a little bit thinner than this. It's got a deeper sound to this. But I mean, there you go. Tractor Supply $2.99. This is like $5 a quart. Obviously, qualities, you're going to pay a little bit more. But we're going to go back to the oil change. So we got the oil cap cleaned off real good here. Bugs were real bad for a fall night, but mosquitoes. We're going to put this cap back in. It's been about 10-15 minutes of draining. Still dripping a little bit, but we'll get it in and get it changed. Alright guys, so one big thing you want to check for after an oil change. Just make sure it's completely out of oil. Using my good white shirt, but that's okay. To hold it against. And we are completely empty. So, that's a good thing. Stick the dipstick right there. Get the oil open and start pouring it in. It takes 1.9 quarts, I do believe. So, I'll put a quart in, and I'll put 1.9 in. This is my second oil change on this since I've got it, due to the carb issue. Now the fun part's going to be, see, I'm not going to be able to pour that. I'm going to have to find a funnel, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I don't have a funnel. So what I did is I cut this open. I'll blow through it one more time. Just to make sure there's no plastic shards in there. So I cleaned this out with a paper towel, cut it. It's going to go right there. Fits perfectly. I'm going to hold that and pour the oil in, and homemade funnel. Alright guys, the homemade funnel worked like a charm. Got a little spillage, I know it's getting dark here. I'm going to check the oil, and I put in 1.75, 1.9 around that area. Quarts. Just a little bit left in the container. I'm going to check it here, get her started up, and we'll see. Alright guys, so if you get her started up here, and we'll see how she runs with, plug and oil change. It's kind of warm. Let it run through the crank here. We're going to bring her up here on level ground then, I think. check it out. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos on this tractor. If you're a John Deere fan. Hopefully the plug's in. It looked like I got it in pretty good. It does not have a stop on the plug, so the plug does need change, but I'm planning on doing a lot of stuff with this next spring. And if the cap holds, it holds. I think I will get a replacement though before this winter. It's that type of thing you don't want to go wrong, because they're calling for big snows and I need to be ready. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and check out my other videos. Bye.